This CNS News report by my buddy Terry Jeffrey. The U.S. Census Bureau, buried deep in their website, the number, every American, he writes, every American should know, 86,429,000. What's the big deal? That's the number of Americans who in 2012 got up every morning and went to work in the private sector, did it week after week after week. These are the people who build America. These are the people who sustain it as a free country. The liberal media have not made them famous like the polar bear, but they're truly a threatened species. It's not a rancher with a few hundred head of cattle that is attacking their habitat, nor an energy company developing a fossil fuel. It is big government and its primary weapon, an ever-expanding welfare state. You know, we want to talk about classes in this country. It shouldn't be the poor and the rich and the middle class or the lower middle or the upper poor or whatever. It ought to be the welfare class and the non-welfare class. In 2012, according to the Census Bureau, approximately 103,087,000 people worked full-time year-round in the United States. A full-time year-round worker is a person who worked 35 or more hours per week, that's full-time, and 50 or more weeks during the previous calendar year, year-round. For personnel, summer vacation is counted as weeks worked if they are scheduled to return to their job in the fall. Of that 103 million, 16 million worked for the government. I didn't know it was that many. 16 million? That includes 12,597,000 who work for state and local government, and over 4 million who work for the federal government. So the 87,429,000 Americans who worked full-time year-round in the private sector included 77,390,000 employed as wage and salary workers for private enterprises, and 9 million who worked for themselves. Isn't that amazing? That may seem like a healthy number. It's not. It's not even close. You have 86,429,000 Americans who work full-time year-round in the private sector, supporting 148 million Americans who are receiving some kind of public benefit or salary. And that equation is getting worse and worse and worse by the year. Has the Tea Party been good for the Republican Party? The Tea Party is good. The Republican Party better become more like the Tea Party, or its days are numbered, like so many other things in this country.